Emoji Fire, Selamat Datang di Live Open Mabar eFootball 2026, Emoji Fire, Emoji Soccer Ball, Open Mabar Untuk Semua Viewer. Emoji Video Game, Authentic Team Free, Emoji Crown, Dream Team VIP 5K2 Mat.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And this is Shevchenko. Chouameni. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho, he's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping, and again! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's on it, can he get away? rattles the bar. Big moment, massive goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And Messi! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now it's Puskas, distributed tidily. Now it's Puskas, and he's managed to get free. Diouf, backward it goes. Lampard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's destined for the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Puskas is offering a wry smile there.
RZ with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Again, a brilliant save. RZ have their second corner now. Joe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Shot could be on. And Puskas! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Drogba. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Raul. Now it's Puskas. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. And he's denied. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, shooting chance! This time surely! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Julie reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
RZ are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through. It's Ronaldinho! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Serginho. Drogba. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Probing pass. Peruzzi gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a sharp pass. Raul. AZ have a free kick. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Brilliantly cut out. Lampard. Davids. Ribery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Ribery. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Quality ball. Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. And here's Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. Shoots! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
In wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Down to business again.
Indonesia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Puskas. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Davids. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Davids. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Indonesia still making a fight of this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Indonesia are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Diouf knocks it into space. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's enough.
Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most accurate pass. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Ronaldinho. And this is Puskás. Chouameni. Puskás. And here's Raul. Tries to pass it through. Lampard. Davids. And it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's been caught on it! Drogba! Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 27, Ribery. Number 9, Shevchenko. Number 10, Didier Drogba. Number 19.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Nice
Interception. His positioning was spot on.
Messi.
He's shifting through the gears here. York, and he shoots! Well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front.
And there's the shot! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. York. He's found a way through. And that's gone loose. Into the last 5 minutes. AZ do have a chance to counter here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's named. It's Bale! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, good finish! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And this is... It's Ronaldinho!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Four added minutes on the board. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. Bale. Bale! And with that, the end. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, what's he done? Real chance! Azar. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Shevchenko. Now there's a... It's Snyder! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Snyder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Oh, what has happened here? Shevchenko, he's rising! It's in! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the pass is intercepted. Ribery. And here's Shevchenko. Tries one from range. Andrei Shevchenko. Formidable. Truly formidable. That is a gem. An absolute gem. And they're back in front. He has given that the lot. Bang.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. And it's Drogba. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aimed beyond the defence. Lampard. So what can they make of this? Oh, delightful ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, great Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. And again they're denied by the woodwork. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. Drogba. Couch does have his name on the score sheet, of course. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So no flag here. Drogba! Oh, great leap! Oh, terrible mistake. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
There will be 3
Tunisia
minutes
go
at a
up by
time.
2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lampard. It's counts! He's got a goal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Indonesia leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And we are back underway. Knocks it into space. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Davids. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that's another fine save. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That is a brilliant interception. Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Kukçu has created one goal already. Cafu. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Goes long and straight.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shevchenko looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Schneider.
Schneider really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shoots! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Drogba! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Indonesia with the lead. Now it's Endrick, looking for options for movement. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho cuts out the pass. Pulisic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cafu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Lampard. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Deftly away. Now it's Kukçu. Gets a good foot in there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hernandez. And it's Snyder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. York. It's a searching pass. Pulisic. Lovely bit of skill. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Endrick, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's Mabar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Endrick! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Arsenal are making a change now. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes
Cristiano
added
Ronaldo.
time.
Cafu. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Marquinhos. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So there
And a
it
quick
is.
reminder
What struck
today,
you most
Jason.
about that? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Consadole, Sapporo have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. And he's well positioned here. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ribéry. Lovely pass, but... And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Davids. Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Shevchenko. He's picked his... goes for a shot! Consadole, Sapporo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being...
João Neves! Fantastic from João Neves! A finish of true class! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal. Well, it's Luis Suarez! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Isco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Drogba.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Messi. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. João Neves. Now it's Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shevchenko going like a man possessed at the moment. And he's running. Luis Suarez! Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, nice touch. Shevchenko plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Consadole, Sapporo have reclaimed it. Can he finish? Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Shevchenko. Isco. This is promising. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. He's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Neves. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There is Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids, and that is a little undercooked. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
The second period is underway. 45 minutes to change their fate. It's Luis Suarez! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Drogba. That's tidy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Messi having a look. Corner number 3 coming up. He's dealt with that really well. Consadole, Sapporo have the chance to go the other way. And here's Shevchenko. Ribery.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Quality ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! And he's missed it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And here's Ribery. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Marmouche, and the shot! Cafu is fouled. Just eases him off the ball. Marmouche is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Marmouche getting forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves. Oh, he's bustling, and the shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field. Number
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Shevchenko. Number 4, Suarez.
Marmouche,
Number 7,
and it's Scott. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bastoni does well to get it back.
Bluff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Substitution in
Plenty of
progress.
space out wide here. Oh, he's having a go! No, it's wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Davids wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo powering forward here. Rizal. Endrick. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. He might be in here. Marmouche. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sapporo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, lovely bit of
time.
skill. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, terrific save. And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Lampard, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's having a go! And that has been cleared. Davids. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's Lampard! But he's left disappointed. Akanji. Carlos Soler. Bui. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's headed upfield. And it's Messi. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Lampard. Now it's Drogba. And here's Drogba. Nicely spread. Nice control. Quality ball. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has a look up.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ivory Coast are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he plays one through. Oh, that was vital. Drogba. Ribéry getting forward. Carlos Soler. And Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Ribéry. And this is Drogba. Now it's Lampard. Lampard gets on his bike and on the move. Lampard driving forwards. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Carlos Soler. Davids calmly anticipates. He's looking wide. Drogba. Drogba! And he's taking no chances there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Drogba finds himself offside. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Not the most accurate pass. Right, Shevchenko. Rafinha tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Carlos Soler. And he shoots! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafinha. Semenyo. And it's Soler. Oh, delightful ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. but this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Davids. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Buat. And Rafinha. And it's Soler. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Semenyo. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Buat. And here's Rafinha.
Oh, really well played.
Great vision.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ribery is in a really good position out wide. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Spread out to the left, and he's quick to return it. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Carlos Soler. And here's Drogba. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ribery. And it's Messi, looking for a run-up. Now that's well seen too. Vardiol. Semenyo. That's a good foray he's making.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's gone backward here. And he's running through. And they're back on the ball again. Now Semenyo. And here's Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Takes a shot. It's a goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 27.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Ivory Coast have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Coming on the field.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Number 20 scores.
Oh,
taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Semenyo. It's Drogba! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes running with the ball. Big chance! Well taken goal. And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution in progress.
Ivory Coast have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Ooh, perfectly measured that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Endrick. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking the
today's
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world. Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Drogba. Trossard. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. And it's McAllister. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Portsmouth have the chance to go the other way. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in a great position here. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Odegaard. He's got away. Hoisted in. That is a brilliant interception. Odegaard. Trossard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. No goals as yet. Now it's Odegaard. Looking for the... Shoot! Great reaction! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Portsmouth have their second corner now. And a chance! He's delivered all right! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Number 6,
Portsmouth have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! And it's Dallow. Showing great feet there. McAllister. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Juve. McAllister. And this is Chef, and he shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portsmouth are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Joe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Duke ploughing through the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Trossard. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Duff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 4 coming up here. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, he's got space here. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ødegaard. Well, that looks a decent... And the shot! And there's his goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nice interception, well timed. Lampard. Drogba. Now it's Ødegaard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, just skips. Great chance. Oh, it's hit the post. Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? Ødegaard. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And now,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He'll try from distance! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get free. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. And here's Shevchenko. Trossard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Good ball, good... He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Drogba. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Of course! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is Lampard.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Portsmouth needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 22.
Portsmouth now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
De Bruyne. Number 19.
Trossard.
Matthias Cunha.
Shevchenko picks out, shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Casemiro. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Shevchenko. Shot, surely! And he has his goal! And what a climax we have here! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed.
Big chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he...
Oh, great header!
Halo Bangla, hand feet raising elbow cough.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Spectacular header. He really flung himself. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Akhir bang.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Apa? Baju hitam kah? Terawat?
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's a pretty loose pass. Odegaard knocks it out wide. That has been cut short. Saka. Lampard. Bruno Fernandes. Odegaard. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Drogba. Now this could be a chance. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Quarter of an hour played. Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Bergkamp. Lampard, and he was quick to react. And it's Hazard. Saka. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United have their second corner now. There's no sort of quality on that.
Arsenal really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Odegaard. And it's Lampard. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saka. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hazard. And this is Bergkamp. Played out wide. Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. Forced to go back. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Ødegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Lampard. Silvestre. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Cantona. Not the most accurate pass. Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shevchenko. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Ødegaard can so cleverly bypass the press.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ødegaard. That's a sharp pass. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cantona. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Awalnya begini, guys.
So right back into the action. So neither side has yet broken through. Lampard! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Lampard. And it's Drogba. And this is Shevchenko. He's felt... And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United get their 4th corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Saliba cuts it out. Odegaard knocks it into space. Can he finish? In he goes again. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Bergkamp. Casemiro does well to get it back. Salah. Cantona. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Drogba. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Casemiro. Now it's Lampard. Now that looks a decent ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Cantona has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lampard. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Cantona quietly revving up. Played into space. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he cuts out the supply. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And no surprise, that's a booking. Always goal side. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Bergkamp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, look at... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Bergkamp. He's having a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. And he's cut it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cantona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's another chance. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
York. Salah.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
York. And it's De Bruyne. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cantona. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Number 3, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 18, Porprov. Number 20, McAllister. Number 13, O'Shea.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. O'Shea. Berbatov. Oh, important interception. Oh, shooting chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spiked.
Number 20, McAllister.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game. Scholes. Berbatov. McAllister. It's Saka.
Halo
He has
BG.
found the way through. That is good alertness. No way through there. That has ended up in no man's land. Maciej Cunha. York. Berbatov. Ødegaard. Great ball, and he's in here.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
York. Oh, just skips. Decent chance! And he scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 8.
So they have it all to do again.
Number 7.
No way through.
Second. Coming on the
Vicious
field,
ball here.
number
No, that's been
21,
intercepted.
Van Nistelrooy.
Casemiro. So that was it, the first
And now,
period of
to
extra
all
time.
members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you
So
to
both
join
parties
me in
have given
wishing our
everything to this
birthday
point in
boy a
extra
very
time.
special
15 minutes
birthday.
remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now it's Berbatov.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Threads one in. De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy venturing down the left. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Couts. Ooh, delicate chip through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Nistelrooy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity
Please
on
be
show
reminded that drinking
in
is only allowed
watching
in the
both
areas
teams
shown on this
refusing
map.
to
Thank you
lose.
very
I mean,
much
they
for your
both ran their
cooperation.
socks off.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. It is that dreaded time. Van Nistelrooy is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
York is the next to run the gauntlet. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Cunha is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Arsenal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Manchester United really cannot miss this. Big character, big moment, big save. So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that will do it. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, which player is best equipped for this? Oh, great chance! Drogba! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He'll try from distance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, Red, nice interception. Diogo Dalot. Played for Lampard. And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That has been knocked clear. Out of play for a throw. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And that has sent him... Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Fernandez. Lukiele. Szoboszlai. And it's Rice. Spread it left. Vardiol. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he is deftly away. The ball's gone astray. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Shot at goal! And it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Drogba. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Lampard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! Oh, it rattles the bar. Real chance! And one more try! And he's there to get it away. Szoboszlai. And Fernandes. And it's Rice. Drogba. And this is Drogba. And that's been drilled in. It's out for a goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ødegaard. Lampard. Fernandes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lampard. That has been cut short. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Drogba. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fernandes. For Rice. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lampard. Drogba. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Diogo Dalot. Ødegaard. Casemiro tries to thread one through. Ødegaard has the space to scheme. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
It looks a good ball through. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Mikko Danska. Coming on the field, number 20,
Saka.
Didier Drogba. Number 9, Harga. Substitution.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. York. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Szoboszlai. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Nice control. Lampard. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what? There's the shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Coming on the field is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's superb. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. And here's De Bruyne.
Such good technique.
He is through here. And that was very necessary. Rice. And it's Drogba. Driving on and making good progress. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Added time.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rice. He came in hard, very hard. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. Manchester United displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Lampard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. York. Great chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Shot could be on. Odegaard. York tries to play, shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's found a way, he's having a shot! And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time for a change in personnel. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Now it's Harga. And he's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly, he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
Lampard is behind this one, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Lampard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Right. And again! York is flagged offside.
There will be one
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Haaland. So just 15 minutes still to come.
This is a
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Saka.
Lampard.
Saka. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Foden, and he's managed to get free. Diogo Dalot. It's Saka. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Matheus Cunha. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. He might be in here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Manchester United, number 31.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games.
Dengan YouTube Music Premium, dengarkan lagu favoritmu tanpa iklan. Download musik dan podcast untuk didengar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Van Bouten becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. And here's Yamal. Pinches it off him. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Rashford. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Yaya Toure. And here's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Nearly, but not quite. Edmilson. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. He's chosen to go back.
That's good.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. Now it's come to nothing. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Ribery wins the duel this time. That's a sharp pass. Rafinha. Great ball, great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's a probing ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Can he get on the end of this? Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Threads one in. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up, and he was alert to it. Lampard, now it's Shevchenko, and it's Ribery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A corner it is then. Barcelona have their second corner now. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. Well, he's having a shot! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pedri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind.
Goes for a shot! And he stuck it away. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Davids to Messi. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Messi. He might be in here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Balde. That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Can he get it through? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Pedri. Rafinha, 2 assists to his credit already. Rafinha. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, can he finish? And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Pedri, he's looking wide, and he's quick to return it. Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Balde deals with that comfortably. Oh, super ball! And Shevchenko! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Yaya Toure. And it's Belletti. Yamal takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found the way through. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lampard. And he's intervened well there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. A heavy challenge. Van Bouten. That has been cut short. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. Now he's running away. Lampard. Davids. Rashford. And it's Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in every...